Yo, welcome to another episode of Life on E, Empty. With Lowell, Legend of Loser, back again for another week. On June 4th, 2022, recording this way later than usual. It's 2:17 p.m. And the thing is, I was up at a good time at 10:30, but I was dealing with my sinuses, man. And it began on my nerves since Friday afternoon till now, and it's still getting on my nerves. My nose is clogged up, congested, can't breathe through my nose barely, and it just sucks. I'm out of Allegra. I need to get some more of that tomorrow. Yeah, I don't feel like doing too much of nothing, man. Not much going on, as usual, and work is work. Idiots are still getting on my nerves and being so annoying. I had not started looking for a second job yet. Another job, should say. Start that next week, Monday, first thing, and just been working, whatever. Let's see what else going on. Sports. NBA finals started Thursday on June 2nd. The Warriors and Celtics, and the Celtics won. The game was I would say it was a good game. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go as many predicted it would be, because it was crazy. I'm not crazy, but it wasn't like Boston had a chance. Didn't have a chance to win game one. And Boston did win game one. You know what I'm saying? It was, first half was good. Then the second half, the Warriors took over. I think got the lead to 15. Then in the fourth quarter, Boston just went off and dropped 40 in that quarter to Golden State's, I think, 17-18. And that was just crazy watching that fourth quarter, because and the thing is, they hit a lot of threes in the fourth. I think they made 7 threes in the fourth quarter. And I'm like, damn. And and then Curry went off in the first half. Man scored 21 in the first quarter. It was fucking crazy. And he never scored like that ever, this playoffs, ever. So I guess you can tell he was excited to be back in the finals and trying to make his case for the Finals MVP, but that's wasted now because he lost the first game. And now, it's just and Jason Tatum did have a good game offensively, so he was playmaker all game. He had 12, 13 assists. Then the people who scored for the Celtics was Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, Derek White, and Marcus Smart. And the Golden State, the only person who scored for Golden State was basically Steph. I think Wiggins had 20, and Clay might have had 15 or 16. That's how he usually rolling nowadays. The game was good overall, but just crazy how Boston just killed them in the fourth quarter. And I'm so tired of people saying Golden State is a good defensive team, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? They got one good defensive player, but as a team, they're not good defensively. That's just facts. I should say just facts, but that's just my opinion, because I think I said this before, but Golden State's defense is their offense. They speed you up offensively, try to make the other team catch up by shooting threes or taking uncharacteristic shots. So, but actual defense, guarding your man, they're not good at that outside of Draymond. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe Clay before the injuries, but they're not a good defensive team. Boston hung 120 on them. And that's been the theme of the whole playoffs. If you make threes, chances are you're going to win the game. And that's what it was, man. Made my bet as usual. Missed 5 on both my bet slips, which is damn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to bet the rest of these games, the rest of the season, and then that'll be the end of my betting season until football starts. And the thing is, like, I almost won 500 last night off a baseball bet, which is very, very rare, because FanDuel was offering like a promo thing. You know, if you bet this much, you'll get a free baseball bet. Sometimes. So I said whatever. So I did a 7-game parlay over under, and I missed one, and I would have hit. I would have got 500, and I could have used that 500 too, because bank account isn't where I want it to be, or where it used to be. You know, consistently, because I just bought some groceries today. Bought a bus train pass. Paid off my student loan. Paid internet, and paid for my water delivery, which just went up for some weird ass fucking reason. They didn't explain that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it went from 37 to 42. Now it's 50. And this is Hinkley spring water. Like, they all on some crooked criminal type shit. They raise prices while explaining the fucking thing, and I think they think it's like they don't have no obligation to explain raising their prices, which I guess is true. But you're trash for that though. So now I think I'm gonna need to find like a new water supplier. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Hinkley's cool, man. I've been riding with them for like the last 3-4 years. You know, buying spring water, drinking spring water instead of that bullshit purified, you know what I'm saying, water. That shit is trash, man. Like purified water, you shouldn't be drinking that shit, because basically that's like water from a fucking river or some shit ran through and sprayed with fucking disinfectants multiple times, and that's not good. Like, that's not having the body and shit. That shit is trash. Literally come from a fucking river and spray disinfectant spray. That shit trash. Now I think I want to find like a new there's a company out there that does sell cases of water, but it's not like enough though. You know what I'm saying? It's called Liquid Death, and they sell it about like in cans. You know what I'm saying? But like the can size is like, I think the biggest size they got is like 12 packs. You know what I'm saying? And compared to Hinkley, it's 24 packs. So it's like, so if I were to get 5 cases of Liquid Death, you know what I'm saying, that would be 60 cans of water. Now, would that be enough? Yeah, I gotta do the math and check out the size of the can compared to the size of the bottle, and see where that lies and see where that goes. You know, and yeah, it just sucks both for raising prices, but like, everything's going up, especially fucking gas now. Apparently gas around the fucking country is on average it's just $6 a gallon, which is fucking nuts. And California is all by itself being I think I saw was like $7, $8 a gallon. And it's like, that's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy that a war between two countries is affecting. A war between two countries is fucking up shit here. And it's just because, like, if America was actually independent, man, we'll be better off. But we're not, or they're not. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of lazy, arrogant, racist, bigoted thieves, man. That's what America is, man. Built on a bunch of negativity and bullshit, man. And yeah. And let's see, music. Let's see, Post Malone dropped his album, and Post Malone dropped his album yesterday or today. I got that shit work. It's Friday, I think. Yeah. So Post Malone dropped today. That's gonna be on my queue. And Logic announced his another album coming out, I think, next week, or it's the 17th, I think. And like, yeah, so I know it's still like Logic. I don't know, man. Like, you either like him or you hate him. Like, there's no in between with Logic, man. I think he put out what 4 albums. I think it was Under Pressure. I got that one, and he got one where you telling telling a story. I got 2 of his albums. I say that, and I think I don't have like a. Yeah, I think he put out 4 albums, and I have 2 of them. And he dropping another one called Vinyl Days. So I'm gonna check it out because off the strength of like I was a fan of his mixtapes, caught the first album, and he's decent. And Game dropping this month as well. I think he dropping on I saw was the 28th. I'm probably wrong on that one, but yeah, Game is dropping as well. Game's kind of like in that same realm as Logic. You're saying you gotta like him or you hate him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I said this before. I'm more a fan of Game the rapper than Game the person. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go? Like, say like yo, I love you, but I don't like you. That's the type of thing I like. That's my energy towards Game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like his music, but him as a person, he just says and does some of the strangest, pathetic, weird shit. And I mean, there's some good in the dude, but like the negative shit outweighs the shit that he do on the positive side. Just like the dude needs help in more ways than one. And just, yeah, it just sucks seeing him just say shit and hating on motherfuckers. Like right now, excuse me. Like right now, he's going on this tour hating on Eminem and shit. You know what I'm saying? Saying how he's a better rapper than Eminem and shit like that. But like, you literally on your song, your first album, on the song We Ain't featuring Eminem, you say get Dre on the phone quick. M just murdered me on my own shit. Now I'm pretty sure you were just having half truth in that bar, but yeah, just like now you're going around saying like Eminem he's saying based off Eminem music not being played in the streets or locker rooms and clubs that he's not the greatest rapper of all time or some shit like that, or he's not a better rapper than Game himself. And I say that to say this, like, it don't fucking matter if your music is played in locker rooms, clubs, gyms, stadiums, or wherever the fuck public space or the streets, quote unquote. That don't fucking matter or factor into you being a great rapper. Like, what the fuck that I got to do with anything about being a great rapper? Not a damn thing. And just make these arguments. And by the way, he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, and also, noise playing your music Game in fucking locker rooms and stadiums and clubs and shit. Those like your records playing in clubs are featuring somebody else. 50, Drake, or anybody that you have featuring yourself. So like, none of the songs featuring by yourself are not played in clubs anymore, especially not now. Like, bro, maybe back in the day when you had the Aftermath flag behind your back, but nowadays they're not, bro. Like, you need to face facts and come to a realization of who the fuck you are now. You know what I'm saying? It just like pissed me off, man. Cause like Eminem is one of my favorite rappers, and Game is in that list too, but not above Eminem. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like he hated on this dude for no fucking reason. It pisses me off just hearing that shit. Like, legit no fucking reason. You hating on Eminem for no fucking reason. And Eminem music is played in fucking locker rooms. Like, there's multiple videos of rap, his music's being played. Like, Till I Collapse been played in fucking like arenas, NBA arenas. I done heard it. I done seen it on TV. Like, come on, man. Just like how you gonna turn into something you hated, man? Like, this man literally was talking about how Jay-Z was hating on him back in the day, and now you doing the same thing that you claim Jay-Z was doing to you. Makes no fucking sense, man. That dude is really bipolar. Man, need help. Still check the album out though. Then let's see. I don't think that nobody else came out this month. So Logic, Game. Oh yeah, Joey Badass coming out too. So yeah, that's 3 albums I would be checking out coming out this month. I'm going to finish Jack Harlow today, and then start the first half of Kendrick's double album. and then move on to the new stuff following next, I think 17th with Logic. So yeah, and yeah, pretty much it for music. Nothing's going on there. Let's see what else. Sports and finals, stuff like that. I think nothing going on in football, man. Just I know it's like less than 100 days until the season starts. There hasn't been any like major news from football so far, and yeah, the only news going around is like the Deshaun Watson news. Apparently, he got another accuser came forward and is now suing him. It makes the number of the other 23 or 24. And that situation is just crazy, man. Like if he did what they claiming he did, this dude, apparently dude 26. So I mean, you should be mature and smart enough. If you did what you did, you will only go to like one place or have that person come to you and have them sign something. You know what I'm saying? And make sure both of y'all are consistent parties and shit is like, I don't know, man. But it'll be, I don't know, man. Like, do I think he did it? I can't tell, man. I haven't seen dude like talk. I don't know his character, stuff like that. But it's like, it's just crazy because like he was, cause like there was like one rumor going around was like, cause he was signed with the Texans before he got traded to the Browns, so he wasn't. So he was basically fed up with the team. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to play anymore. The organization was trash in terms of like the front office and the executives and the GMs and coaches and shit like that. He wasn't fucking with none of that shit no more. So he was done. And this was like, I think maybe like months after he signed his extension. So he said he was done. So but apparently the rumor was the owner of the Texans basically like had this whole, he's the reason why he's being accused and sued by these women for things they claim that he did to them in those massage parlors. You know what I'm saying? So apparently that was the rumor, like the Texas owner, because like the first few accusers was all in the Texas area, which would make sense because he played there and lived there. But like, yeah, so apparently the owners of the Texans had connections and they put this whole campaign against him, and now they just like trying to ruin his life. Like that was one of the rumors going around. But now like he's in Cleveland and he's still being sued, and apparently he's trying to settle with all of them for $100,000 each. And like, nah, I ain't gonna cut it. It's $100,000 each for, nah, I ain't gonna cut it. And this dude, he just and the Browns gave him a fully guaranteed contract of $230 million. That's just damn. Like, yeah. Crazy they got that much bread, man. Moving on. Colors. Still looking for a photographer. I found another one on Facebook. I contacted her. Get a little bit of details of what she about, and you know what I'm saying, how much she costs and stuff like that. And apparently, she doesn't have a studio, but she can get access to one. So going to look into that more. I gotta hit up my cousin first, see if he can do what he do. And yeah, but I haven't got back to her yet. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look on him, hit up my cousin, see if he can do it, and maybe get something scheduled for July. And yeah, finally get this thing on popping somewhat. And I'm going to also I'm going to try to look into trying shrooms in an edible form. You know, I've been wanting to do this for a couple months now. My homie, apparently he had like a link on these chocolate bars that was infused with shrooms, but he just been busy, you know, I guess. And I tried to text him, call him, didn't call me back, didn't text me back. And he's just doing what he do, I guess. But I found another source. She's going to make it, and we gonna meet up and I'll get it from her. But apparently, she won't be able to do it well, not anytime soon, but like, was supposed to meet, yesterday, but her car got fucked up. She had a pothole, and car fucked up, need to go and prepare. So when the car get fixed, I'll reach back out and see we go from there. I want to do it, this month, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, see what happens, you know what I'm saying? Because, apparently, you know what I'm saying, shrooms can have, very good effect on you. Depending on you, like you have a good trip or a bad trip, but you know what I'm saying? Because like, if you have these shrooms and you feel like all anxious, you know what I'm saying, then that's probably gonna lead towards a bad trip. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking into it. You know what I'm saying? You need to be like, before you take them and everything, like you need to be a sound mind. I guess that's the word for it. But like you also need to eat like a full clean meal before you eat these shrooms, edible shrooms. So I mean. So by the time, so I'm planning on like doing it this month, but also I got Blue Apron coming in on the week of the 17th, but I think the 18th. So hopefully I can get them by then. While I cook the meal of the Blue Apron, eat that, you know what I'm saying, digest it, chill, then take a piece of that edible shroom and chill, and see what kind of trip I'm gonna have. And I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, pretty much everything that's going on with me. We can go into another security story. What did I leave off at last time? Like, I'm not even going in order anymore. I think no. We done with security. We went to current job at the not current job, the last job we had at the temp agency joint. So did all the training, and then we got onto the floor. Now the whole floor is like a assembly line type of thing, right? Like everything, like the work comes in and spend times in this area, which is I think it's called doc prep, if I remember correctly, which is where we all started at first. Doc prep, then it goes to scanning, then it goes to I forgot the third area. You know what I'm saying? It's also why I ended up at, because I couldn't cut it in doc prep because I wasn't fast enough, quote unquote. And then it goes to there's like people in the back who do like the keying. I think there's data entry. So anyway, did doc prep for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden they call my name, say, you're not going over there. Cause like, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know why I couldn't get it doc prep thing, cause it seemed easy enough, basically. But I was always missing something every time. So they sent me off to this other area. I forgot what it's called. But basically, the work would be already prepped, scanned, and we just made. And so our job was to ensure everything is there, and everything is scanned, and everything is there physically, and you know, stuff like that. So that's what we did, basically. Did that. We were just on the job. Overall, it sucked. You know what I'm saying? Because the temp job was not full time, like they said. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like the thing was, like the work that came in every day was not consistent. Was not consistent in terms of like the amount of it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be days would be a lot of it. Days there wasn't none of it, or barely any of it. You know what I'm saying? So on those days, where there were a lot of those days. So those days, then we would get sent home. All the temps would get sent home. We would get sent home like at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, sometimes even 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Just like, that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? And that shit pissed me off in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went from getting, you know what I'm saying, done in October with temp job in Oak Brook, and like just back past October, and then I had to wait 2-3 months to get this job I'm at now, and now I can't even get like no full-time checks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. So and me being dumb and stupid as usual, I didn't look for another job as well. I'm just like, Cause like I guess I was so relieved to get another job, I just started looking for a job in general. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause not knowing that this is a temp job, it ain't permanent. You know, and then like fast forward some time. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting into a groove of things. You know how stuff work. I'm doing the job. I'm like one of the most consistent people in the area I'm in, and just doing doing the damn thing. And yeah, you know, and we were just working. I became cordial with like one, two, three, four, five people. You know what I'm saying? Became cool with them, cordial. Them had conversations, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it felt like a damn plant job, like you know what I'm saying, like one of those plants that the guys go into and you just work for like 8 to 12 hours type deal. Like it felt like that, but like I said, it was assembly. It was like a assembly line type of job. So it became cool with a couple people, you know what I'm saying? It was this one girl, I keep forgetting, Erica, that was her name. So we was cool. We kind of connected, you know what I'm saying? Because we was fans of anime and stuff like that. So we talked about that stuff and just talk about like stuff in general, life shit. And I remember my time there. It was one year. It was we told each other our birthdays and everything, and she actually gave me stuff for my birthday. Gave me a little gift for my birthday. Gave me this keychain. You know what I'm saying? Which was cool. She made me like, and she made she makes jewelry, like this little clay jewelry type keychain stuff. She gave me one. I appreciated it. Just like that. It was a Pokeball type of thing. It was cool. And then for her birthday, she liked Naruto, and her favorite character was Sasuke. So I gave her a Sasuke keychain, and I think I gave her something else. Can't remember, but yeah. So that was a nice moment, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. And working, and it was one instance was where the employer was they basically like, hey, to all the temps, we are hiring in-house for in-house positions. So if you want to apply, you can apply, which was like, I think it was a fucking ruse. Cause for all I know, everybody who tried this shit was never like put on, except for like maybe two people. But like, so I said, I'm desperate, you know what I'm saying? So I said, fuck it, I'll do it. So and then I applied, got an interview the same fucking week with the in-house people. Talked to the manager of the whole fucking floor, and didn't get it. Of course, it just felt stupid, man. Just like asking me these dumbass questions and shit like that, just real fucking stupid shit. And then I remember these moments. I'm like, so basically, I'm not going to order of the timeline to certain moments that I can remember. So it was also this other chick who also worked for the same temp company. One chick who worked for the same temp company as me. But the thing is, she was there way longer than before I got there. She was there for like maybe like 2-3 years, maybe even 4, right? And she was just like me. You know what I'm saying? She was fed up, man. Like going home early, like way too often, like not getting no full check and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got bills and rent to pay and stuff like that. And she had enough one day. You know what I'm saying? And she was saying like, somehow word got out that she said this was her last week. She was done and all that stuff like that. And then people trying to convince her, talk to her, and trying to calm her down and stuff like that. But she wasn't hearing it. The next thing you know, the manager of the area that we worked at, he pulled her aside, called over the manager of the entire floor, called her over. They had a conversation. Next thing you know, that following Monday, boom, she had a job with them, full-time member and all that, just like that. And I'm like, that's just I don't know, that was like crazy. That was like, I don't know if that sounds crazy or not, but like the fact that she complained, threatened to leave, and then got a full-time job out of it. That's wild to me, man. That's wild to me. And then this other girl who also was a temp was there the same number of years. I'm pretty sure it was the chick that worked for my temp company. She applied for an in-house full-time position. First time, didn't get it. Second time, got it. But then was fired like 2 months later. And this was after I left. Cause I was told by this chick who I was texting. She told me how that went down and all that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. So that was fucked up. So she was good enough to work for y'all as a temp, but not good enough to work for y'all as a full-time person. Like, bro, the job fucking sucked, man. Cause like they had us doing the same shit that their employees did. Like the whole taking surveys, taking these fucking monthly testing and bullshit like that, like training bullshit. Like it made no fucking sense for us to do. Made no fucking sense to do none of that shit, man. Cause like we're not your employees, man. Like we're not employees here. Like we basically like the help, like indentured service and shit, man. Like I hated that shit, man. Like I became like the hatred became numb to me. It made me numb, man. Like I did not give a fuck about that job, man. There was also one time where I just left. So like they do shit so fucking strange here. So basically, like the area we work in is not that big, man. Like there's a certain number of seats, and we come in to work, and just for us. But the thing is, right? So they had that. So one of those rare times they had overtime, right? So people from the previous shift would stay. So then that means there'll be less seats for us to work. You know me, you know what I'm saying? I had like so even during the whole time I was working and shit like that, I had my own spot where I was sit. And I was coming in, I was just having a more worse day than usual. So come in, see this first year person sitting in my spot. Excuse me. She's sitting in my spot. So I'm like, you know what? Man, fuck this. I'm out. Turn around, leave the floor, get my stuff, hop in the elevator, go back home. Then said single word to nobody, just left. Then the assholes from the company emailed me because the new manager of the floor saying she saw me there, but she didn't see me on the floor because she was taking, I think, attendance or some shit like that. And I made some excuse up that something happened. I got sick or some shit like that. I made some bullshit excuse. I slid on that, kept it moving afterwards. And he's like, yo, the job fucking sucked, man. But like, the only good part about it was like the conversations I had with certain people and stuff like that. That was only good part. That was only some of the good parts there. But like, overall, that job fucking sucked, man. You know what I'm saying? To the point was like, the point where I left, right? Got another job at a fucking warehouse in Melrose Park. You know what I'm saying? And I just hopped on that because like, yo, I need a full-time check. So I left. Cause like this was like before, like a couple weeks before that, you know what I'm saying? Like I was after my last like I think $1,300, $1,200, $1,100, maybe less than that. Cause these assholes on the building I worked at kept raising the fucking rent every fucking year. So rent was hitting, you know what I'm saying? Bills was hitting, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, as soon as the rent hit, I'm gonna be down to my last $1,000 or so. Then my mom hit me up and saying like, and she know I'm struggling, going broke and shit. And she hit me up saying like credit union doing this thing. It was like you sign up for their credit card or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you get approved for a certain amount, then they give you that amount in your account just like that. So did that shit, got $4,500. You know, and I'm basically like I'm back up good. You know what I'm saying? For a while, for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowing me, you know what I'm saying? Knowing what I did, you know what I'm saying? I spent some money on Amazon, bought some shit. Bought a steam mop, you know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to get one of those for the longest, but couldn't never get one because the job fucking sucked in terms of pay. Got that, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Then left that motherfucking job, went to the warehouse job, and yeah. And yeah, so when I left, I ain't tell nobody I was leaving, but I just left. I ain't say shit to nobody. No emails were sent, no memos were sent, nothing. I just fucking left. Like, yo, fuck this job, I'm out, and just left. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the thing was like my whole routine was going to the job before I got there. I would like get up, leave the apartment, get on the train, immediately go on Indeed, looking for applying to multiple jobs on Indeed. That Indeed app. Before I get to the job, then when I'm at the job, I'll do a little more applying, chill to go to the floor. Like, I was on it back then, looking for a new job, man. And I need to do that again probably for this month. The thing is, I want to leave my current job because of the bullshit that not we, but me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think I need to just like brush it off, cause I may be overreacting. Cause like, do I leave this job I'm at now? Listen, I'm about to be 3 years in here, and I shouldn't let no idiots like dictate the way I move. You know what I'm saying? No matter how bad I want a job, where I can just come in and do work and not talk on the phone with a bunch of fucking idiots every day. Cause like, thing is, those conversations ain't gonna last that long, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I still need a second job to supplement like my shit that I want to do down the line. So we'll be getting into that, and who knows what's gonna happen, but hopefully it'll be something positive. Anyway, yeah, wrap this up, man. Then next time I'm gonna talk about the whole warehouse job that I was at for like 2 weeks. Next time. So this has been Life on Empty. Lowell. I'll be back next week. Excuse me. Science is kicking my ass. Be back next week for another one as usual. Until then, you know what I'm saying? Be safe and try to be happy. If you can't, that's cool too. Peace.